This is Open Minds, a daily reset for your thinking. These videos are powered by AI, but built with intention. Not to tell you what to think, but to help you step outside the patterns your mind gets stuck in. For a few minutes each day, you don't need to solve anything, just zoom out. There's a feeling that's hard to explain. Not always loud, not always obvious, but it's there in the background. A quiet sense that something isn't quite right. Not with your life, not with your situation, with you. It can show up in small moments, when things don't go how you expected, when you compare yourself to someone else, when you notice a habit you wish you didn't have, and the thought appears, why am I like this? At first, it feels like a question, but over time, it starts to feel like an answer, like there's something missing, something off, something that other people seem to have, but you don't. So you start looking for it, trying to fix it, trying to become someone who feels right, more focused, more confident, more certain. But no matter how much you change, the feeling doesn't fully go away. It just moves. Find something new to attach to. Another habit, another decision, another part of you to question. And slowly, it becomes a lens, a way of seeing yourself, where everything gets filtered through the idea that something is wrong. But what if that feeling isn't actually about something being broken? What if it's just what it feels like to be aware, to notice yourself, to reflect, to question? Because the same mind that can imagine a better version of you can also convince you that your current version isn't enough. Not because it's true, but because it's always comparing, always measuring, always asking, could this be better? And that question never really ends. So the goal isn't to finally become someone who feels completely right, because that version keeps moving. Instead, what if you stopped treating that feeling as a signal that something is wrong and started seeing it as a moment to step back? A reminder that your mind is doing what it does, creating standards, creating comparisons, creating stories. And you don't have to believe every one of them. Right now, you don't need to fix yourself. You don't need to become a better version. You're allowed to exist as you are, even if it feels unfinished, even if it feels inconsistent, even if it doesn't match the idea you had in your head. Take a breath, in and out. Nothing about you needs to be solved in this moment. That feeling, it can be there without meaning something is wrong. You're not broken, you're just human. Take one more breath, in and out. This is Open Minds, a small step back, so you can return with a clearer view. We'll be here tomorrow.